So this is going to be a little hack for all my brides out there. Let's go bride team, bride gang, bride team, bride gang. For all of my brides out there who are in their Esther season of perfume energetically, and you've got, some of that little hangy, I don't know what this is that wants to, and so when you tie your hair down, okay, you know how you usually tie your hair down like in the back like this? That's not what you're gonna do in this season, okay, girlfriend? In this season, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tie it under here, okay? You wanna know why those little red Robin Hoods and all of them were so, whatever they were? It's because, they... Even in like one of our previous loops where, the women used to wear like the little things like this and it had the little hood or whatever, I'm telling you, like, we've got to get back to this. Now, I know it's not super comfortable, but when you're in your season of perfume, you're shaping your body. So this is like shapewear for your throat area, whatever this is, this little hangy thing right there, and so yeah, I just wanted to give you that tip, and you keep it on there as long as you can, the same way you would any other shapewear. Oh my gosh, if someone takes this idea, you need to give me, we'll talk about like a percentage, because this is a brilliant idea. Okay, this is shapewear for this area. It's just amazing the insight God will give when you're passing energetically through a season. It's like, oh my gosh, I was like thinking like, oh my gosh, this thing, I'm gonna have like a double chin. And if you like your double chin, totally nothing wrong with that, okay? I am not knocking you. That's not what we do, sister. Bride gang, okay? Bride team here, okay? That's us. And so, yeah, like, I was kind of like, ew, I don't really know about the double chin and like my profile, Anyway, and so that's why Holy Spirit gave me this hack. And so I wanted to share with you because you're my sister, and when you get it, I get it. Let's get it, right? It's no competition because it's all us. Like, when I see you win, I'm like, whoa, look at us. Look at me. Look what's about to happen for me. You see, that's prophecy in the making. When you see somebody else getting what you want, this is why you don't want to judge others, because it's almost like you're creating it for yourself. So when I see you winning and I'm like, yo, look at us winning, I'm prophetically saying, because God has no respecter of person, I'm prophetically saying, yo, look at me winning. Look at how we stay winning. But then if I say, oh, look at how you fail, and this is why love doesn't rejoice in evil. When you're in your God self, you don't rejoice in evil. You rejoice in good. Come on, you got to elevate. And so anyways, oh my gosh, it's amazing. This song of ElectraBe that is being written in the spirit mostly, but like more songs will manifest in the natural, obviously. Like, wait, you guys like that one? I will wait for your timing. I promise I'll wait. Heck yeah. 'Cause Adam, I know you will find me. Adam, you're going to find Eve. This is the loop. We trying to get back to the beginning. It's crazy. Mom and dad are so stuck on this story. They want to experience this love, and they like, no, this mess gotta be perfect. And so here all of us are in this continued loop of trying to get back to as the last Adam, right? Is Christ. So then we're the last Eve, right? So we're saying, hey, you can believe in us. We're going to finally end the loop. And that's what we're doing. That's why the Christ way, that's why they movers and shakers. They tear down and then they build back up. Where people kind of almost got it, now they have the opportunity to receive full light. And so, yeah, this story. So it's like, I'm waiting, Adam. Let's go, Adams. Let's go, Eves, right? And this is energetically. So I ain't saying, the name got to be Adam and her name got to be Eve. And no, Electra said in the natural. Come on. Read between the lines. When you hear a song, how when you listen, it makes you feel something and it makes you think about something, right? When I talk to you, when you watch my videos, I want you to picture in your imagination like you're listening to a song. And pay attention to the way the song makes you feel. Pay attention to what the song makes you think about. That's how you have an ear to hear what the spirit inside. Spirit is going to talk to you inside, because that's where the spirit is, inside. You can hear audible things. I've had audible voice experiences, but usually it's coming from the inside. That's why God sound like you. It's you. You all are one. Listen, I am not on here to be doing that with y'all Pharisees, because I seen that loop. I was there. I seen how y'all was irritating the hell out of Christ. This is why, look, jokey joke. When Yeshua was like, the prince of this world is coming, he has found nothing in me. That's because all them energies that could have tried to get up in there, them Pharisees was so annoying. That hell they was carrying in them bodysuits was so infuriating to Christ. He was like, nah, you done pushed all the hell up out of me from surrounding me. I got to slip up out of these little areas as often as possible, because y'all gonna drive a person out sane, right? I'm trying my best to be insane. Y'all gonna drive me out sane, because all of y'all walking around like the crazy people. If someone else is looking from a different paradigm lens, they may think that the people walking around spending most of their time talking to each other are the crazy ones. So in that world, with those eyes, they like, wow, that place Earth is really crazy. They walk around talking to themselves. It's so weird. And then the people that spend more time talking to themselves, in with themselves, understanding, then the people, they like, wow, it's some rams in the bush out there though, on that earth. It's some chosen out there. It's some thousands out there though, you know what I'm saying? They planted. Oh yeah, they planted, and soon enough, all of creation that has been waiting for us, waiting for Christ to wake up again in the earth. All of creation has been waiting for us to die to who the role we've been playing for however many years up until this point, or whenever your awakening point is. That's why they say, no one can say the day nor the hour when the Son of Man cometh, because when you have your Christ experience, it's your Christ experience. It's individual for you. When Christ comes upon you. So good. It's like you hear when you're at a different melodic place in your heart space, and it means one thing, and then you hear it again when you're at a different melodic heart space, and it means something else, even though it still means what it meant to you. But it's like just what it's like to elevate in your thinking. And so all that, look at all this time I've been had this thing on. I love you, God. I love you so much. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, God. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. I'll be Christ to you, God. I'll show you the way. Yeah. I'll be the friend that sticks closer than a brother. You got a friend in me. I get it. I get what you've been through. I understand. We in the same loop. But I came here for you. I'm here for the same reason. This is why I came. That you would beat this game. You mean that much to me. That I would come, that you might have life. I'm not giving up on you. It's been a lot of us, you know? And it can be discouraging when you keep coming with the same message, because it's like, man, don't that part of us want to be free? Don't that part of us want to experience the light? It's like, you know, when you're so convinced that this the only type of life you can have, because that's all the type of life that you've ever seen. Get out the ghetto of your mind. Man, the ghetto will teach you some stuff, though, won't it? But you gotta elevate. And the ghetto is not the picture that pops into your imagination when I say ghetto. The picture that just popped into your imagination when I say ghetto, and the people, the avatar appearance, the color and the like of the people that popped into your brain, into your imagination right there when I said ghetto, is proof of your programming. That ain't what the ghetto is. That's why you can find people killing themselves that have the most incredible life. You know, oh my goodness, they have it all. They have everything. And then you can see somebody committing suicide, like, look, I can't take this. My mind, because that's what it is. It's all happening in your head. Yep. You're in a virtual reality. But yeah, you can find likewise the same people who try to escape, and they in what we call, you know, places where it's like, ooh, I don't want to live there. They got all the bugs and stuff. Yeah. You know what? Those bugs, they programmed you to think one thing about the bugs, and no respect. I mean, mad respect to, you know, all bugs, because I know the bugs are just, you know, some of them anyway, all of it is a manifestation of us. And so respect. This is why certain religious groups, they don't kill bugs, right? But I get where they're at, but then they're missing, again, they're just on a level in the game. There's always more expansion. There's more expansion for me. And if I continue to give you what I've been given right now, then I'll receive more. But see, the trick here, how they try to get you to shut up and stuff like that, especially women and that are spiritual pioneers, that are spiritual revivalists, because that's what we're doing. We're reviving God. It's God that's been asleep. Awake, O sleeper. It's you, the one you're one with. The one, you know, they got mad at Christ when he was like, they wanted to stone him because he's like, I'm one with God. I come in my Father's name. Ugh. But yeah, like, this is about us waking up. And if I can give to you, then more will be given to me. But if I don't give to you, even what I have will be taken. Why would I even let you keep that one when you didn't even do what you were supposed to do with that one? You hid it. You hid it because you was more concerned about what they thought of you than what I think of you. And you gonna meet me when you end this life. You're not gonna run into them anymore. They in the natural. That's a avatar. You gonna see really who's in the avatar. And you're gonna be like, man, look at that mess. Don't be ashamed of you, right? Right here in this game, because then the highest version of you gonna get that same love back. And so that's the trick. They want to get you to shut up. They've been trying to They've been trying to martyr me for ages because of my melanin. I mean, like, they'll say anything to get you to close your mouth. Oh, yeah. Notice the kids who talk a lot? Those are the expanders. Those are the ones sent here to help us elevate. That's why they try to shut them up. And that's why the program will grab hold of them and then they act out in a way that's not really them. It's like the counterfeit version of the energy that they carry, right? So likewise, the program will try to get you to shut up because it knows that if you shut up, you lose what you have. And we need what you have because all of this is trying to us teaming up. This is why even today in the earth, you'll see us paying people. We pay to watch people play video games. Right? Anything showing up in the earth has some spiritual manifestation. We're trying to help each other win the game. That's what Electra is doing when she get on here and do these videos. She like, oh yeah, let me show you real fast. You know what I'm saying? And then she say it in code, right? Kind of like how her ancestors used to do. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade. God's gonna trouble. What happened when God came down and troubled the waters? Okay, I feel like even right now that scene in Scripture with the man who was sitting at the water and he said every time the angel comes to trouble the water, somebody steps in front of him. Yeshua, the Christ, was actually fulfilling a higher level loop from our ancestors, from the wade in the water, or wade in the water. Sorry, don't be offended if I got the intention behind the song. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it don't be the words. Don't feel like you always gotta be under the spell of the spelling. Blessed ain't gotta mean less, right? Now, God dis, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just call me God. Just call it for what it is. You ain't got to add the dis on it. You ain't got to diss me. Okay, nah, I know you don't mean that. Love thinks no ill towards his neighbor, right? So I know you love, I'm love. I know we stepping more into love. That's all that's here is love. And so respect, And so Yeshua, he was fulfilling that. He said to them, so energetically, this same energy has been in some of our houses, probably some of the ones that are watching this. That's why this is coming up in this video right now. And so if you energetically are holding that energy still from your ancestors, right? So spiritual energetic ones that you have been a part of all this time, because it's all energy enclosed in some form. So this ain't really who the person is. This is just what you see. That's why I'm using this filter. That's actually why filters are so aggressively on the earth right now, because the information that is spiritually trying to catch up with you is that, hey, this is a filter. Hey, this ain't really what it is. Hey, it ain't what it looked like. I say it in a way where you can grab hold of where you are energetically. Walk by faith and not by sight. And so if you've been in that loop, because the object of the game is to completely beat the whole game, and that's how you pull yourself out of the loop. And so you keep looping, so the same energies keep looping in your house. You're trying to free all the energies. You're trying to set yourself free. You're trying to come where the prince of this world has no energies in you. None of your stuff is found. Even what came over here that actually decided it wanted to stay, that even though it was triggered by what Electra was saying, they decided they wanted to stay. They wanted to pay attention to figure out how they felt about the song that was coming from her. Those ones that wanted to stay, those energies have been alchemized. They've been restored. They've been healed. They've been brought back into their God self. And so what Yeshua the Christ did was he fulfilled that. What he did in the earth realm and his human avatar is unlike anybody else. Okay? Get that man his respect. Put some respect on his name. He ain't even come in his name. He came in our dad's name and our mom's name. You know, like how when you write and it's Mr. and Mrs. and then the last name. And then even for the daughter, so like the son get married, it's the same thing, but the son is coming in the dad name, you know? Don't fall into that program of you having to have your own name. It's the counterfeit God program. It's only one name. And so Yeshua came down. God came down. They said God's gonna trouble the water. They were prophesying their escape. It wasn't their natural escape. It was the escape in the prison of their mind. It's that collective group. Everyone who relates to that group energetically is them breaking free in the spirit. And so God's going to trouble the waters. It's similar to like how the children of Israel, this is their loop continued. The children of Israel, you know, saying like God's going to do this, God's going to do this, God's going to wipe every tear, you know, all of that or whatever. And so they said God's going to trouble the water. So that person who had the excuse every time, you know, something happened, this is the reason why I've been stuck. This is the reason. Jesus is like, do you want to be made whole in your mind? Or are you convinced that you just this level of the game? Do you want to be made whole in your imagination? Because as you think about yourself, you are. You really think your leg broke? You really think your wrist hurting? Yeah, your wrist experiencing some sensation and you're familiar with the body avatar because that's who you've been told that you are. But this body ain't real. It's a virtual reality. Fix your body and your mind. Fix your body in the spirit of your mind, in the spirit of your imagination. Fix your body in the kingdom. Get in the kingdom. Seek it in the kingdom. How you seek it? Ooh, my leg is straight. Ooh, my leg is straight. Now let me tell you this. If you was born like that, it's because your avatar maybe is really special and there's a special glorious God that you wanted to receive as yourself because you don't share your glory with another. You know all of this is you. And so you were like, man, if I come in that type of avatar, what kind of stuff will I learn? How will I be expanded as the one mind? The only intelligence. The intelligence, the energetic, spiritual dynamic that even artificial intelligence is imitating. That's why they imitate you, God. Come on, we are imitators of you, God. Trying to get back to ourselves. You being a good example out here, God. Don't let them energies fool you, God. You loved out here. Don't let these energies convince you that you ain't loved. And so you be out here acting like you ain't loved, so you treat your body like you ain't loved. You treat your mind like you ain't loved. You treat your spirit like you ain't loved. Come on, don't be out here like that. Christ is come. The kingdom has come nigh. The kingdom is here. So, I keep trying to finish this story. Christ steps down in the water. Christ as God. He's walking in his God identity. In his mind, he's convincing himself that he is the invisible God made visible. When it came out of his mouth, trust me, it had been marinated for a long time. Probably the majority of the time he was off the scene. Because when somebody goes off the scene, it's kind of like, wait a minute, something ain't adding up. Wait a minute. It's your break. It's where you break in your mind. You only elevate in the level if you go crazy. You got to break in your mind. You got to lose your mind. The mind you have right now has been conformed to this world. That's why you think of the things that you think of. Even what you think about God, even what you think about Yeshua, or if you call him Jesus, you know, we understand not all the letters was there and all that, but like if somebody, let me tell you, the name Electra literally came from me being in school, so whether it was grade school, middle, high school, whatever, having a substitute teacher that when they're giving roll call, they glance down at Elisha and they're like, Electra. That's where it came from. At least that's where it came from unconsciously. And then to come to find out, I got a whole planetary system in one of my origins from Electra. So, I don't even know what I was saying right there. Oh, yeah, you got to lose your mind, literally. And then when they find you again, you're going to be clothed and in your right mind. You're going to have on your white clothes, bride gang, bride, team bride, team 3, team right here, 3 and 1, all right here. I come in our Father's name. And they still don't receive. It's crazy how they still won't receive it. But Revelation look like it's about to be real true out here in this loop. Anyway, you figure out the rest of what I was saying about Christ and him stepping down in the water, and he was representative of God troubling the water, and what happened when the water was troubled. Those people got free. They got free from that level of the game. And so all of this started out as a beauty video, but that's the thing. When you have the Esther energetic season of myrrh, that's when all of this is cultivated. You have to literally have that season of becoming the queen before you're naturally in the position of being the queen, because it's a lot of pressure that comes with those higher levels, principalities and high places. So a lot of us, these energetic bodies that be aggravating us, they got low energies. These energies carry real low sounds and songs, silent night. And so, yeah, like the higher you go in your mind, in the virtual reality where you're playing the game from your mind, the higher you go. And this, you might be like, how does she know this? Because I am. Because I know what I'm supposed to know when I'm supposed to know it, because I know who I am. And if I don't say it, then it's because it ain't supposed to be said right now. Like you see those ones, is like things were ushered to me that I couldn't speak of. The drip I'm giving, you ask my cousin Wit. I've been giving her this drip for years. And the drip I'm dripping, my cousin L, he been giving me this drip for years. And so all of that is representative of probably the season of myrrh. You know what I'm saying? Like, the myrrh is the burial spice. The myrrh is where you learn to die in your mind to who you think you are, so you can find your real life, so you can run your race, man. Get out here with us, man. We running for our lives. We running for our lives. Literally. They want to take your life at every turn, man. This game, you think, on the one hand, you got certain phones like Apple phones, I guess. It's like they come out with a new one, but then it'd be like, is it really new? It's like a trick, and it's really stuff out here that's like really appearing to be new, like intelligence, information. But then it's like, no, back BC, before we were introduced to the loop of Christ, the loop was already going on. You can find the story. It's the same story. You find it BC, right? You go back to Egypt. They was working with that technology, man, like that intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's like, it's always been here, everything we need. You've been given all things pertaining to life and godliness, that you might escape the corruption of this life, of this world. So we running for our lives. We running for our lives. If anybody asks you, What's the matter with E? Tell him I'm saved and sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, water rebaptized, because you got to be born again, right? Of the water and of the Spirit. I got Yeshua on my side, riding for me. Riding for me. You think he ain't gonna ride for me and I'm coming with the same story? I'm coming with the same message? Psh, psh, psh. No, this is a man that rides for his woman. Like, you ain't gonna pull nothing on this king. King, he is the king of all kings, the Lord of all lords. I can be your Sarah. I will say and call you Lord. You be the Lord of my life. That's Christ. And I'm only talking to one Christ. Don't get it twisted out here. Don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Your girl ain't on no, is it polygamy with the woman who has all the men? You know, that is when a person is still trapped in the energetic level of the woman at the well. Okay? And so the woman at the well, she had many men. Oh my goodness. I'm not in that level no more. That level is hard than a mug, man. That's why I'm trying to give you the juice. I ain't want to be on here talking about relationships, trust the fact. But I'm trying to give you the juice to help you get off that level. You know how long I was on that level? That level, damn. Because I want to use the spelling of that word because I'm damning that level in my life. It's like, forget you level, man. Them energies on that level, they deserve everything they get. Facts. And so it's like, you have all these men that you think your husband. That's what happens on a level. So polygamy, or if that's the right word, or if it's, I think polyamory is, anyway, y'all know what it is because it's becoming really popular in culture. And it's like, wow, that loop is like, you know, and then what's interesting about it is you'll see some people, it's very clear that they're playing out the loop of Rachel and Leah. And so you have a God there that is at one God level. And then you got energetically Rachel and Leah playing out. Like, and you could tell, you know, it's the story. Now, we don't know their whole story. They still trying to have their story play out energetically. And it's like, you know, whoa, we watching that again? Leah with the lazy eyes, you know? The eyes, like something to be different about her eyes. Like, you know, maybe her eyes is softer, you know, lazy or whatever. And then Rachel, it's like Rachel carries the energy between her and Jacob. And he's still Jacob because he's not Israel, I guess, yet. I don't know. You'll have to study that story if you're playing out that level of the game or whatever, which I guess is joy in all of the different levels. I know I said that about the woman at the well level, but that level beats us up. Like, that level is a strong principality, man. And so anyway, you'll see like one will carry the energetic sound of being loved the most. It'll just be an energy between Jacob. So if he hasn't transformed into Israel yet, you still are carrying, if you're watching this and you identify with Jacob and you feel like you want to have multiple women, so you're playing out that loop, multiple wives maybe. If you're still in your Jacob energy, then, because I don't know if Israel had both of the wives and stuff. I know eventually you die to Israel because the goal, regardless of what level you're at, the goal is to get to the highest level, which is God. And you only get to your God self if you can find your Christ self. So Jacob, Israel, these are all ones leading to the one, okay? And so Jacob, you probably got some trickster stuff still in you. You know, whether you realize you may not be tricking people or being a trickster or gaslighting or whatever it is the way you used to, but if you still doing it even a little bit, it's in your house. But yeah, you'll see energetically between Jacob and And the Rachel energy, there will be this obvious love. It's like, wow, you could tell he really loves her. You could tell he's been waiting for a love like this, an experience like this. But the reason why you got to get off that level is because you're one. And your one is going to embody all of those ones. That's what I'm saying. We're all of this is an Adam and Eve loop. Even Jacob and all of that. It's kind of like how we saw how like take a Beyonce and a Jay-Z will literally write an album speaking to each other. So we've been told. And so you got, B, her, Lemonade, you gonna lose your wife if you pull some mess like that again. I give you life, all of that or whatever. And then whatever Jay, I was just fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. Because word in the illusion is they've been together for a long time. So anyway, the point is how somebody would, because all of it is a song. Everything you touch is a song. You touch my life one day, and all of my burdens, the stuff that I thought was important, they just rolled away. You wrote a song that even the bees could hum, because it's all you. And so, this is mom and dad. This is us. We are the ancestors. It's all us. You rewind. Right? The way we rewatch these TV shows and stuff, that's the way we in the spirit rewatching this mess. Some of the ones is on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Them Davids and them Solomons, y'all on repeat. But then again, even the ones with the multiple wives, you split a lot in your mind, right? And that's the mess you pulled in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's the mess you pulled in the beginning. That's why you trying to work through that energetically, right? Even Solomon gets to be redeemed as the Christ. He's symbolically representative of the Christ. The Shulamite symbolically representative of the last Eve. And so I feel like the Book of Song of Solomon is actually, I had a cousin who she was a G at Super Mario Brothers. And when I would go to her house, she could literally show me like secret doorways, like to get into places where you skip all these levels. You get through Song of Solomon, you skip all these levels. Because Song of Solomon, it embodies so much energetically the love of God, the love of you, the love of Christ, the love of the relationship you want to experience. That's why Proverbs says every person desires love and kindness. We all here for love. We all here for it. I'm here for this. You here for this. We here for, let's be about this, right? And so Song of Solomon is a way you kind of break through a bunch of stuff. And you can get to the end a lot quicker. Telling you need to take this inheritance that I'm dropping. Don't be stuck in the law where you like, no, I want to work for it. Why keep coming back here doing this same loop? Let yourself experience the love you've been wanting to experience, the love mom and dad have been wanting to experience from the beginning. And I gotta say mom and dad because you all are still at a place where you understand us better in the form of mostly father. Yeshua obviously did a great job about that. And it's like, it's been this program, shutting up mom, even though mom is clearly all over the book, right? But it's like, shut up mom. Anyway, they got us messed up, man, because mom's daughters out here going ham. Okay, we butchering, we out going ham, that fatted whatever it was that was slain on our behalf. We going in, and I'm going to end right here because I'm going to be talking forever. So let's take this off, and we're not so much looking at Electra's braids, even though they're like so cute. Like, oh my gosh, so cute. But we're actually looking at, I know it's a filter, but it's all a filter. So, filterly speaking, What do you think? I mean, if shapewear, you know, for the stomach area works, like, this is our season of perfume, gals. Let's get on it. Let's just shape it up. Shape it up. All right, bride gang, I'm out. Team bride, team bride. I'm team us, baby.